For the last couple of months, I've been looking for a more cardiovascular oriented activity to add to my minimalistic bodyweight based training philosophy. So I wanted to get a little bit of a more extra cardiovascular related high from those endorphins you can get, and something also to help me deal a little bit more with stress. The playful nature of jumping rope, I think, is really good for that. And that is why I've been starting to jump rope. And today I'll be reviewing my favorite jumping rope so far. I was lucky enough for Crossrope to send me a free sample, so let's check that right now. Crossrope is a jump rope training system that consists of various weighted, color-coded ropes and interchangeable handles. Currently there are 3 systems: Starter, Plus, and Premium, and the one that I'll be reviewing today is the Plus package. This includes 4 jump ropes and 1 set of rugged handles of high quality plastic, and at the end of them you have encased stainless steel ball bearings for smooth rotational action. These weigh about 200 grams or 10 ounces. All ropes are labeled with name, weight, and length for easy reference, as you can see. Starting with the 1/4 pound agility rope, the black one. This is pretty good for double unders and intense cardio. So, if you want to skip rope really fast. Moving on to my favorite one, the 1/2 pound energy rope, the blue one. This is obviously double the resistance. And I like this because you can work both at the same time, skills, and the extra weight makes it a little bit more challenging for my level, makes it a little bit of a more strength endurance oriented workout. Next, you have the 1 pound intensity rope. These are quite challenging and more power and strength oriented. Finally, the last one is the 2 pound free rope one, as it's called. And this is something won't be using in the close future. But, I feel that you have to be quite a beast to manage it. So one thing that I want to say is that don't move on to the heavy ropes too fast if you're not ready for them, Just start from the lightest one and build yourself upwards. You want to maintain speed while building strength and endurance, having some rhythm, not struggling to turn the rope around. What I love most about Crossrope is that, I've tried various cheap ropes in the past and a more pro version of Rogue Fitness, but unlike many jump rope manufacturers, Crossrope doesn't try to build like the lightest as possible model for more speed and less fatigue. Crossrope provides jump ropes of various weight for working on more strength and strength endurance oriented training. And I also find that the extra weight in the ropes, for example in the blue one that I like to use, improves my ability to learn rhythm. Gives me better feedback, better sensation. And even if you're as uncoordinated as a one-legged pirate like me, with really bad eye-to-hand coordination, that was something I had as a kid as well before my leg. So there's still hope for you. The weighted ropes make it a lot easier to improve at that. You also have a Crossrope app. Personally, I'm not a big fan of training apps, training with your phone and all of that. But for those interested, there's an iPhone and Android version with workouts for every level. You can select the Crossrope set you have, and you're provided with various workouts for each beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels. If I would have to summarize all the pros of Crossrope's jumping ropes, I would say number 1 would be having multiple weighted ropes with each set that you get. So this way you can have multiple workouts, you can train in different ways, but you can also avoid adaptability, which is the biggest problem. So when we train, we all tend to adapt to a training stimulus, and we avoid increasing the intensity to keep on improving. So with Crossrope, you can just switch from a lighter rope to a more heavier rope once you feel confident enough, and this way keep on challenging yourself and keep on getting stronger, better, and faster. The second benefit I would say of Crossrope is the quality of their materials. Definitely a lot better than most of the things that I've seen out there, but I haven't had them that long enough. I've been training with them for a week now, so I don't know how long lasting they are, but they do give me a good feeling that they would last a lot more than most average ropes. And still, if you have a problem with a rope, you can always just switch the cable and you don't have to buy the whole set back again. Another thing is the community. So you have a really cool online community where you can train with others, you can enter challenges, and this can stimulate you, keep you motivated. And for those who like training apps, you also have the cool smartphone app you can use as well. Moving on to the cons of Crossrope, I would start with number one, the fact that, okay, they're more expensive than most jumping ropes out there, but eventually I would say you get what you pay for. If you're a beginner, if you haven't jumped rope ever before, I would say start with a really cheap one, just as I did. See if this is something for you, see if this is something you could learn to enjoy, and then consider investing in a more expensive set such as Crossropes. Number two is the fact that Crossrope states on their website that the ropes can be used anywhere on any surface, but I've noticed that the coated vinyl around the ropes will start to wear off if you use them on concrete, and rough, in general, rough surfaces. So, that's the case with all ropes, but I would say if you want to increase the lifespan of your Crossropes, definitely use them on as flat as possible and as soft as possible surface. Maybe even consider using them, training with them on a yoga mat, for example. And number three would be that Crossropes, jumping ropes, hurt a lot, which makes sense since they're weighted, and that's also the case with all ropes. You're always gonna have to endure some pain when you're learning. My point here is just don't, if you just got started with Crossrope and you've been training with other ropes, don't start doing all kinds of fancy fast stuff, because if you get hit, it's gonna hurt a lot. Give it some time to adjust to them and you'll be fine. In general, I'm a big fan of Crossrope's jumping ropes. I've been enjoying them a lot. I think this is the jumping rope for me. This is the one I'll keep on training with. As I said, you get what you pay for. So if you're interested to get a little bit of a more better quality jumping rope, if you want to get more serious with your jump rope workouts, go get a set from Crossrope right now. There's a link above. There's also a link in the description box. And until next time, keep on training.